Welcome to the Minimal Undated Planner. This planner comes in a Sunday and Monday start, so you can just pick whichever version you want and download it. This is the cover it comes with. And then when you swipe over, you are on the home page. You can always access the home page from the menu right here. This is the index to all of your notebooks. So you can access the notebooks from any page by clicking the links at the top of every page. But if you want to keep track of what's in each notebook, you would just come to this page and write it down, and then you'd click on the number to get to that notebook. This page allows you to keep track of what's in the notebook, anything you want to keep notes for, anything that you want to note about what is in each notebook. You can place any of the templates that are included behind the notebook, and to get to the templates, it's the last tab on the menu. It's this blank tab at the very bottom, and these are all the templates that come with the Minimal Planner. So you can insert any of these templates behind any of the pages in the planner or behind any of the notebooks. This blank template is great for widgets. If you have any pictures, it's just blank. You can use it for however you like. Going back to the home page, you'll notice down here there are links to the monthly planning pages. So they're broken up by 6 months of the year. So you can take notes, keep track of important dates right here. And to get to that again, you just go to the home page and click on whichever 6 months you want to plan ahead for. Now getting into the actual planner. This is your monthly page. The monthly page is blank. You can choose to put the numbers on whichever side you like, whether you like to put it on the top right, top left, or wherever you like. When you click the top right of the square, it takes you to the daily page. When you click the bottom left-hand corner of the Sunday, or if you have the Monday start, the Monday column, it will take you to the weekly page for that week. And again, you have the notebooks at the top. And if you click any of the month titles, it takes you to your micro planning. I'm going to get into that in a little bit. So you have room for important dates on the bottom or whatever notes you'd like to take. So I'm going to go to the weekly page. So you can write the week of right here and keep track of your week right here and things that you want to do and any notes that you want. And this top 3 relates back to the micro planning, which I'm going to go into detail on in a moment. And then the daily pages, you have room for a lot of timed schedule. Right here, you can write down the time. So I leave that blank so that you can choose an interval. Maybe you want to do it by 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 2 hours. That's up to you and your schedule and what works for you. It might change by the week, by the month, or it might be the same, but you get to choose that. And then you can write the date right here. And then you can indicate what day of the week this falls on, and then you have your to-do list, notes, and blank area you put widgets or stickers or whatever it is that you want to keep track of down at the bottom. A lot of free space. Again, this is a minimal planner, so you can use it however you want, customize it how you like. And if you click the date, the word date, it takes you to the weekly page for that week. So now I'll get into the micro planning, because this is a really great system for keeping track of your to-do list, helping you stay on track, helping you realize what it is that you need to get done. So when you click on top 3, it takes you to this micro planning overview. And I call it micro planning because you're breaking down into steps, into micro steps, and so that you can get done what you need to get done. So the great thing about this is that you get to feel like, or you actually are accomplishing your goal. You're working on it every day, every week, every month. So that's why it is on the daily pages and the weekly pages, and you can get to it from the monthly pages so that you can keep track of your to-do list and what you want to get done. So this page is an overview, and I have room for 10 micro tasks that you want to get done. You can copy this, you can use as many times as you want, but if you want to get done 10 things in a month, like major projects you want to break down, that's a good way to start. So you just write right here the item that you want to do and maybe a little description. And then the estimated completion date. So this is when you think you will complete this project, this to-do item. You can check off when you're done. And then this is, like I said, an overview. So you can keep track of how far you are progressing on this project, on your to-do list and your items, so that you can, with a quick glance, you can see exactly where you are. And then you can take notes, anything that you want to update, anything that you want to make note of. And then this is a great system to notate here. And this key is on the daily pages, it's on the weekly pages, and it will help you to know exactly where you are with a quick glance with the project. So by clicking the number, it takes you to that to-do item. Again, you have links to all of your notebooks, and you can also switch between all of the tasks by clicking on that number. And if you click the word tasks, it takes you back to the micro planning overview. So again, this is similar information to this page. It's just going to go into more depth. So you have your to-do, your estimated completion date, and completed. So you have room for any notes that you want to take, any images, or anything that you want to keep track of. And then you have the steps broken down to 14 steps. If you need more space, you have room for notes. And you can also copy this page very easily depending on the PDF annotation app that you're using. You can copy this page and continue on to the next page. All the links will transfer over. So this breaks it down so that you can really focus on exactly when you are going to be doing the step, each individual step or micro task as I call it, and how long it will take you. So one thing I have an issue with is really knowing how long it's going to take me to complete something. I always underestimate how long it's going to take me to do something. This really lets you focus in and think about how long is it going to take me to complete each step of the task. So how much time are you going to spend daily on this step? So it might be a step that takes 3 days or 4 days. So are you going to spend an hour, a half an hour? How long is that going to take? And overall, so if you're going to take 3 days, a half an hour each. So overall, it's going to take you an hour and a half to complete this step. And then which days are you going to actually assign those tasks? So if you're saying it's going to take you 3 days, when are you going to do it? July 14 through the 16th. And then you go to that day on the calendar and your daily page and you write it down. So let's go to the daily page. So what you would do is, if you know that today you are supposed to, like say this is July 14th, the first day you start that first step, you're going to write that right here. So you make sure that is a top 3 thing that you are going to do. You want to make sure that you get that done on this day, and then copy that over to the following days or however many days you think it's going to take you to complete that task. And then right here, you can easily get back to the overview page and each of your micro tasks. So you can just click 2 to get right back to your micro tasks for that day. And that way you can keep track of everything very easily. And the same is with the weekly pages right here. So maybe you know this week you have 3 micro tasks or 3 steps that you're supposed to be working on, and whichever 3 you want to focus on the most for this week, you can do that right here. And of course, you have room to maybe prioritize more than 3. But you can easily get right back to any of the steps for your to-do list. And again, you can see your overall to-do list for the whole month. And then going back to the templates, I have a monthly overview and a monthly review. And so you have room here to keep track of your 10 to-do list items also, and the 10 steps. So you can kind of see an overview of your month and exactly what you want to get done, and break it down by the week right here if you'd like. And you can place this behind your monthly page. You can put it behind one of the notebooks. Depends on how you want to use it. In the monthly review, you can go through and see, okay, how did I do with my top 10, my top 14 things that I want to get done? Did I complete them? Did I move it to the next month? Did I archive it? And then on your daily pages, you can use that notation, and the notation is down at the bottom of the page on the weekly page and the daily page, so that you can have that notation right at hand. So when you're looking at your weekly page, you could easily see, did I get that done? Did I move to the next month? Or did I archive it? So this is the Minimal Planner. It gives you lots of room to have notebooks, take notes, and just make the planner your own. Has a really muted color scheme, so you can make it as colorful as you want, or keep it with the black and white, and just use it for your daily over and over again, because Undated, you can use it year after year. I hope you enjoy using it. Please reach out if you have any questions.